Okay, amazing. Tonight's session of Mindful Mondays is around developing inner peace. Now, I like to define things before I start. And I actually looked it up on Google, which is great for finding these kind of descriptions. But what does inner peace mean? And it refers to the deliberate state of psychological or spiritual calm despite the potential presence of stresses. That's what inner peace means. It means I am capable of creating a psychological state or physiological state no matter what is happening around me. Now, despite what most people think, inner peace is something that you can actually create if you learn how to. There's a lot of people that come to me and say, well, I can't feel peaceful. I've got a kid. I've got work. This person's annoying me. I heard a great quote one day that said, if other people are the cause of your unhappiness, you have to wait for them to go to a therapist before you can feel good. If you have to wait for the rest of the world to change before you're going to be able to feel happy, you're going to be waiting the rest of your life. The way that Eckhart Tolle said it was absolutely beautiful. It's never the situation that's to blame for our unhappiness. It's our thinking about the situation. And this is a great way to really think about it, is that we have to realize that we will only experience consistent inner peace if we create it for ourselves. This is something that it's our work to do. It's not your partners. It's not your bosses. It's not the world. It's no politician's job to create this for you. It's yours. And this was one of the things that I had to realize for myself, because I had chronic fatigue syndrome for 17 years. I was not at peace. I was angry at the world. I was angry at my body. I was angry at everything that had happened around me. What happened for me was I discovered that inner peace happens through two different modes or two different actions. One is forgiving the past and accepting where you are. So sometimes you might have to forgive someone. Now, some people say, well, I can't forgive them. Being angry at someone is like taking poison and expecting them to get sick. You're the one who's experiencing the anger. And here's the thing. You can't hold on to your anger and expect to be happy. You can't hold on to your judgment and complaining and expect to feel at peace. They're opposite sides of the same coin. So this is really important for us to understand. I had to sit there and I had to forgive myself for everything that had happened in the past. One by one, I had to go through every situation, every person I thought that had wronged me. I had to forgive the universe. I had to forgive everything and just accept this is where I am. I love the serenity prayer, which is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. We can't change the past, can't change what people have done to us. The courage to change what I can and the wisdom to know the difference. So inner peace is developed from two. One, accepting and forgiving. Maybe you have to forgive yourself. Maybe you have to forgive other people. Maybe you have to accept yourself as you are right now, or maybe you have to accept other people as they are, or the world. And then the second thing is not creating any more traumas or something yourself or bad experiences by taking control of where you are, having the courage to change what you can. You can choose right now in this moment to be nice to people. You can choose in this moment right now to show up as the best version of yourself. Now, it's not going to be easy, but here's the thing. When I did it, I started sitting there doing my journaling, working with a mindset coach, I started making changes. I stopped causing myself more pain. And instead of that, I started creating better situations. I resolved my past pains and I created better things happening in the future and in that moment. These are the two things that we need to do. Work on the past, forgiving ourselves, but also doing things right now to move us forward and make ourselves feel better as we are. Now, I did actually come up with a list of things that if you wanted to look at that I could convey around developing inner peace. And I have 5 ways to create inner peace for me. Number 1 is practicing acceptance and forgiveness. For me, this is not a once a month, once every 6 months. This is something that has become something I need to do weekly. There are things that are going to go wrong for you each week. And if you're holding on to them and not forgiving them, they're going to build up over time. I always say to people throughout the week, you're either lighting bubbles in front of yourself and lifting yourself up, or you're putting rocks in the backpack behind you and having to carry them. And once you accumulate too many rocks behind you, pains, anger, resentments, judgments, eventually you get to a point where you can't move because you're stuck. The weight of everything's too heavy. So this is a constant practice of accepting where you are, just going, I'm grateful for what I have. I forgive myself for what I've done over the last week. I forgive other people. It's a constant practice. Number two is meditation. As simple as it is, just sitting, learning to be present with the breath. Just sitting there, just be present in a moment, practicing that ability to actually step into calmness. Our mind is very busy all the time, but by doing meditation, we can experience peace in that moment. Number three is just reading material or listening to audios that promote inner peace. I highly recommend The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you haven't read it, just listening to it. Put it on as an audio book. You know, you're going to be listening to the news, or you're going to be listening to something that inspires you, listening to other people complain on social media, or, you know, talk about jokes and stuff like that. Or you can put on some positive, uplifting things that promote inner peace. Number four, making gratitude a practice. This is so important. The grateful mind focuses on the best, and therefore it becomes the best. It sees the best. It becomes the best. One of the most powerful moments in my whole life was when I said I was grateful for having chronic fatigue syndrome, and I meant it. I learned a lot during that. So you can be grateful for horrible things that have happened in your life because you're still here, because you learned, because you grew, or you can just be grateful for things that you've done each day throughout the week. For me, my gratitude practice is I make a drink every morning. And I sit there, and as I'm drinking it, I just do a practice, close my eyes and just say to the universe, to everything around me, saying, thank you. Thank you so much for this body. Thank you for this drink. Thank you for the opportunity to live the life that I do. Whatever it is for you. And number five is do something that makes you feel good each day. Something for your body, something for your mind, something for your soul. Maybe it is going for a walk. Maybe it is having a longer shower or something, a hot shower. Maybe it is listening to music or dancing. But what's something that for you promotes inner peace? And I can't tell you what that is going to be. But for me, it's exercise. For you, it could be something else, something that makes you feel good. Maybe it's hanging out with friends. Could be a number of things, but at least one thing each week that makes you feel good. Now, we are going to jump into our journaling practice right now. So if you want to, you can take a pen and paper. You can also open up a new page on your device or on your phone if you want to do it on your phone. That's completely okay. But just across the top, just write Mindful Mondays, developing inner peace. And if you want, you can write the date, which is the 30th of the 9th, 2024. So Mindful Mondays, developing inner peace, and the date, which is the 30th of the 9th, 2024. Beautiful. Now, question number one. What's a situation in your life right now that you would like to experience more inner peace around? I want you to just take a deep breath if you need to. I want you to think through your life right now and just think about what's causing you a bit of stress. What's something that you would like to be able to approach and not feel so anxious? You'd like to be able to feel calmer and in control. And you can answer this question by writing down, right now, I'd love to feel more inner peace towards. So right now, I'd love to feel more inner peace towards. And just write down, what's one thing? Maybe it's towards a coworker. Maybe it's towards someone that you're living with. Maybe it's towards going to the gym. Maybe that's stressing you out. Maybe it's work. And try and be specific about it. Like maybe not just write my relationships, maybe my relationship with a certain person. And if it is to do with work, maybe not just work in general, maybe something specific about work. So right now, I'd love to feel more inner peace towards. And once you feel that you've got something that you're happy with to work on in this session, just give me a thumbs up. to let me know to go on to the next one. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Belle. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Alan. Beautiful, beautiful. Number 2, if you were to feel more at peace or calmer, maybe level-headed, etc., how would that benefit the situation? I want you to answer this by saying the benefits of feeling calmer in this situation are. The benefits of feeling calmer in this situation are. And just take a moment and just think. If I was feeling calmer, how would that benefit it? Maybe you'd be able to focus more. Maybe you'd be more productive. Maybe you'd be able to communicate better. And as you're going through this, don't forget to just breathe. Just take a few deep breaths. And again, go into as much depth as you want to. For me, whenever I'm feeling calmer, I'm a lot more in control. I'm a lot more focused. I do better work. I'm less distracted. And once you feel that you've got enough benefits that you're pretty happy with, just give me a thumbs up to go on to the next one. Thanks, Bal. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Uni. Thanks, Alan. Perfect, perfect. Number 3, what thoughts can you choose to think about this situation that promote calmness of mind and inner peace? And this is really important. I want you to answer this by saying to feel more inner peace in this situation. So to feel more inner peace in this situation, I can think about. To feel more inner peace in this situation, I can think about. And what can you think about? What can you choose to focus on? Maybe you can think about how it's important that you get your work done so that you feel proud. Maybe it's important in this situation for you to think about how the other person is feeling. In this situation, what's it important for you to notice and think about? For me, when it comes to my work, I think about how being calm will make me more productive, but also have a better positive experience of my work. And that's important. If I'm having a negative experience, I'm going to start avoiding it. I also like to think about how it helps the people that I'm serving. And maybe you've got a couple of things that you can think about. Maybe you've got a lot. Either way, that's all good. If it's in a relationship thing, maybe you might want to think about they have their own priorities as well, and that's okay. They have their own personality, and that's okay. They have their own experience, and that's okay. And once you've got your answers that you're happy with, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Thanks, Belle. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Sarah. Beautiful. Number 4. Thanks, Alan. What can you do to help you feel more at peace in this situation? And this is a good one because I want you to think about what actions or tasks might help. So you can answer this by saying the actions that help me feel more inner peace are. The actions that will help me feel more inner peace are. For me, taking deep breaths, really important. Setting an intention at the start, really important. It's really easy for me to just get into my work and not do it. I've actually got a mantra that I read before I start work each time. It makes me feel really at peace. What about for you? What can you actually do maybe before this situation that you're thinking about? Is it take deep breaths? Is it make yourself a nice cup of tea? If it's a relationship discussion, maybe remind yourself or remind each other what the goal of the relationship is. So thinking about the situation and just thinking, what can I do to feel more inner peace in this situation? Maybe you can listen to a nice track of music while you're doing it to make it more enjoyable. Maybe you can meditate for a minute. Just close your eyes, calm yourself completely. And once you've written a few down, it's very easy for a situation to become overwhelming because you can give yourself too many things to do. If you're like, I have to do breath work for 5 minutes, make myself a cup of tea, then I don't know, say amen 20 times or something. It can be a bit of in the way of you getting to the actual activity. So I want you to just have a look at what you wrote down and I want you to underline one, one thing that you know you can do that's going to make a difference in that situation. It's going to cause the inner peace. For me, it is taking deep breaths. For me, it's just really important that I calm my nervous system down. Maybe it is for you. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it is a cup of tea. Maybe it is a dance song. Maybe it is reminding yourself of the goal at hand. Everyone's different. But number 5, I want you to really dive into this one. Describe what this situation looks and feels like with you experiencing greater peace. And I want you to describe it with me being more at peace. With me being more at peace, this situation looks like. With me being more at peace, this situation looks like. And maybe it looks like fun. Maybe it looks productive. Maybe it looks like a good time. Maybe it looks like a healthy discussion. What does it look like? Maybe it looks like an Instagram post of someone enjoying their work. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Maybe it feels rewarding. Just taking a moment to describe what it looks like with you being at peace in this situation. And again, just take a deep breath. Beautiful work, guys. Beautiful work. Now, hopefully, as you were writing there, you could see something that looked, I don't know, quite nice. Maybe you feel not better about the situation. If there's more work that you want to do on this, please do let me know. These journaling prompts are good to give you ideas, but if you need help implementing it, please don't worry or don't feel bad about reaching out to ask for help with doing this. This is what I like doing. This is my job as a mindset coach. So I hope you enjoyed those journaling prompts. But now we're going to jump into a meditation. Now we might go a little bit over here. So we'll go for about 10 minutes. So we'll go a bit over, but just take a moment to just stretch out, get yourself nice and relaxed. Oh, it feels uncomfortable to meditate feeling stiff. So if you need to stand up, spin around, do a dance or something, whatever you need to do to get yourself nice and comfortable. I know personally, if I'm sore, I just sit there spending the whole time just thinking about how sore I am. And then I don't really get much out of the meditation. So hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed. And just taking a moment to find yourself into a nice, comfortable position where you're okay to sit for the next 10 minutes and just be nice and relaxed. Now I'm going to play some meditation music through the speakers. Can everyone hear that okay? Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. So just taking a moment now to get yourself nice and comfortable. Just nice and comfortable. Allow yourself to arrive into stillness. Just taking a moment to straighten your back a little bit, pull your shoulders back a little bit, lift your head up. And when you feel ready, when you feel still, when you feel set, just gently just closing your eyes. We're going to start with a very simple breathing exercise where we breathe in for 4 seconds through the nose. We hold for 4 seconds. We breathe out for 4 seconds. And we hold again for 4 seconds. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you're holding, just trying to stay as relaxed as you can. Try and not put too much pressure on yourself or anything like that. I'll do 3 counts with you, and then I'll let you go by yourself for 3 rounds. We'll take our first inhale through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. And do a few rounds on your own. And when you finish your next exhale and hold, allowing your breath to return to normal. And right now, I want you to just place your attention on my voice, letting go of any other thoughts, feelings, or anything, and just being completely present, listening to my voice. We're going to do a body scan. And the way that we're going to do this, I want you to imagine that above you right now is a beautiful cloud of purple, radiant energy. And I want you to imagine that a funnel is appearing out of this cloud, and it's slowly circling and moving down towards you. I want you to right now feel it connecting with your forehead, right in the center. I want you to feel this beautiful purple energy just flowing into your head, flowing all around your skull. You can feel it on the top of your head, on the back of your head, just swirling around beautifully. You can feel it right now in your ears. You can feel it relaxing your eyebrows. You can feel it relaxing your eyes, moving down into your nose, just noticing how your nose feels nice and relaxed. You can feel it moving into your lips, just floating around, swirling. It feels so nice, this lovely energy. You can feel it going into your jaw, completely relaxing your jaw. And you can feel your whole head now, just feeling beautiful, nice and relaxed. As this energy slowly just makes its way down your neck, you can feel it going down your spinal cord, you can feel it going down your throat, just slowly moving down. Feel your neck just relax. And as it moves its way down into your shoulders, feeling your shoulders just relax and just drop a little bit. And I want you to just take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, just letting your shoulders relax even more. Feel the energy moving along your shoulder blades. And now feeling it moving down both of your arms simultaneously, slowly just moving through your shoulders, all the way through your biceps, your triceps, into your elbow, into your forearms, into your wrists. And it feels really nice, feels so relaxing. You can feel it going all the way into your hands, the palm, and slowly just down every single one of your fingers, all the way to the tips. And again, just taking a deep breath in through your nose and breathing out, just relaxing even deeper. You can feel the energy moving down into your chest. You feel it going down each of your ribs. You feel it swirling around in your lungs, and it feels so nice. It feels so relaxing. You can feel it entering into your heart, and you feel this welling of love, of forgiveness. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just feeling that beautiful energy. Allow the energy to move down your spine, down into your stomach, moving through all your organs, just clearing out any negative energy, any feelings that you don't want there. And just feel it being replaced with beautiful feelings. Slowly visualizing it going down your back, into your lower back, into your abdomen, going all the way down into your pelvis. You can feel it in your glutes. You can feel it just moving down into your legs. Take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing even more. Feeling this beautiful energy going down both of your legs simultaneously. You can feel it in your quads, your hamstrings. Just slowly moving down all the way into your knees. You can feel yourself just feeling so relaxed. All the way down your calves, your shins. You feel it just moving consistently, slowly. And it just feels so nice as it enters into your ankles. You can feel it in the ball of your foot. You can feel it moving over the top of your foot, up into your archway, all the way down into your toes, and slowly just moving all the way to the end of each one of your toes. And I want you to just take another deep breath in and send this light, this energy down into the ground, down right through the floor, all the way down into the earth. I want you to imagine this light is just traveling all the way down, right to the center of the earth. And right now you can feel yourself just being here, connected above you to this cloud, which is just swirling and just going all the way through your body, all the way down into the core of the earth. And just taking a moment to just feel this energy moving through your body and just enjoy it for the next 30 seconds. And with a deep breath in through your nose, breathing out, I want you to feel this beautiful purple energy coming back up from the center of the earth, back up into your toes, coming back up through your feet, through your legs, through your torso, through your heart, through your shoulders, out of your fingertips, all the way into your shoulders, up through your neck, into your head, and back out into the universe. Take another deep breath in. And just breathe out. And I want you to just slowly repeat the following mantra in your head a couple of times after I say it. I want you to just say this calmly in your mind. I release all that does not serve me. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And now repeat a couple of times after me. I am calm. I am at peace. And now I want you to just take a deep breath in, all the way in, big deep breath. And as you breathe out, I want you to slowly just become aware of your body again, noticing how you're feeling, noticing the weight of your body on the surface below you, noticing the temperature of the room, and slowly, when you feel that you're coming back into your body, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes, move your neck from side to side, start to stretch out just a little bit. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Amazing work, guys. And if you feel that you want to write anything down after the meditation, please feel free to do so. But first of all, just giving yourself a nice little pat on the back for being here, for doing the work. You know, you didn't have to be here. You didn't have to do this. You could have left at any point, but you did it because you wanted to feel more peace. You wanted to stick with it. And that's something that your future self is going to thank you for. Maybe later tonight, you'll be doing your teeth and you'll just look in the mirror and you'll just come up with a few things that you're grateful for. Maybe tomorrow when you're at work, you'll remember this feeling. You'll take a few deep breaths. You'll remind yourself of how you want that thing to go, that situation. Now, if anything came up for you that you do want to talk about, please do let me know. Reach out on either Meetup. I'm not on there that much, but if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, David Keith Turner on everything. And if you want to find out more about what it is that I do, feel free to go to my website, which is davidkeithturner.com. Now, the way that these sessions work is I like to stay on and just ask people how they went, go through each person, give each person a chance to talk. If you don't want to stay on, you don't have to. You can get on with the rest of your week, but we generally stay on for like another 10 minutes or something. Angel, thank you. No worries. Alan, thank you. Belle, thank you so much. No worries. You're completely welcome. Thank you for sharing your light with us. No worries, Murray. Thank you for being here. Loretta, thank you. Zoran, thank you. Great session. Glad you enjoyed it. Uni. Amazing. Thanks, YT. Thank you. No worries. All right, now I'm going to end the recording and